Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again in MCM FireStorm. Today we bring you Fury versus Outrage. Only 8 teams left, and today I'm joined here by Commander. What do you think? Who's gonna win this match?
Most probably Fury. They're looking strong and well. I mean, they put out quite a show in this tournament. Really excited for this game.
Indeed, only 8 teams left. We started off with many teams, many promising teams. We even had a team that was one of the best previously, who came back from Valorant, but for unfortunate events they couldn't play. The teams in the top 8 look very promising. Ooh, we're seeing already a second mid push. Drew just takes down Lobster immediately. Kyotoki trying to swing down in Arch, but it seems like they are trying to go A. Blank is gonna try and go back to Vents, and Drew is gonna... Ooh, the bomb's going near Banana.
I mean, only Wolfox is alone at B.
They're probably gonna try and slash the... Unfortunately, they do team flash of it.
The smokes come in.
Oh, we're gonna have to see how Wolfox holds this. Oh, he gets the...
Tap.
They all just take down site immediately. Blank is gonna try, and oh, the boost comes in, but Magic gets tapped.
And the bomb is gonna get planted for the default position. Looks like Outrage is gonna play it really slow and passive for this retake. FNX getting one of the Kyotoki, getting 2 Magic, trading it back to Blank and getting 2 for himself, and Noob got all down to Mezik actually. A 1v2, he is down to 13 HP. Doesn't expect the position from behind, and FNX takes the final kill, first round on board for Fury.
First round goes to Fury. The push did look promising, but the after plan looked even better, and the CTs just seem to not have an right understanding of where the enemies were, and the double peaks weren't coming out.
Yes, I guess only if they had a flash or something like that. Maybe a little bit of utils, they could have helped themselves.
Probably the smokes with the afterplan retakes are very important. Ooh, Jufon's 2-player pushing down mid, but actually Blank and Drew managed to get 2 kills, and Magic just tapping down, but he misses. Wolfox gets taken down immediately, but Kyotoki with the headshot. That is going to be just 2 compensation kills, but that's about it. 2-0 for Fury. So this team Fury, they have been winning they've been winning on the wire with very strong teams as well. This team, what do you think? Can they make top 2 runners up?
I mean, they can. They'll most probably be in the top 3 at least. I mean, just look at their lineup. They're quite a bit known in the community, strong players.
Well, we did see a lot of strats and plays coming in to this tournament. Many teams did bring in a lot of heat, trying to get the better of other teams.
We are seeing an up onto the hands of Aurora. I mean, their economy was a little bit off, but somehow they managed to force out.
I'm not so sure about Kyotoki's position right there. It might work out, but ooh, Noobgod finds a pick. What is Aurora doing? He just gets caught off guard in the middle of nowhere. Noobgod's trying to swing in with his Galil. Does he not? Oh, he doesn't spot him. Kyotoki. Oh, but he gets taken down with a Mac 10 regardless. Oh, I don't know why, but I was anticipating a 3 kill at least.
A 3v3 right now. I mean, the CTs do have the weapon advantage.
The M4s are, but the T's do have an op. We're gonna see if FNX, if the retake. See, Magic's finally smoking. The retake flashes and smokes come in, I don't think the T's have a chance. FNX misses shots, gives away his position. Oh no, this looks really bad. And Blank gets a double, and Lex with the kill down in Banana. They have seemed to just turn the tables around right away.
I mean, I was quite sure if, at the end, I think they only missed a flash. But I don't know, man.
It just
Blank
looked
with
like
the
they were
spray
all...
down.
Yeah, and if you look carefully, they were all looking at the dark. It almost looked like all three of them were looking at the dark at the same time at one point, and Blank just got free 3 kills. Or 2, I believe. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Quite the round from Fury, and it looks like it's only gonna be upgraded pistols from Outrage. Only an USP onto the hands of Aurora.
They're playing it very clever here, trying to check every angle and corner, making sure there's no leaks left behind. Noob God dropping the bomb down in mid. Kiyotoki gets spotted. We're gonna see how the CTs are trying to fight this really hard. Magic spots one and FNX, but there's 2 players waiting for him. The apps push does not come in time. Alexis does throw a Molotov, but that one pick is gonna... Unfortunately, he got the kill in a position where he couldn't get the gun, so it's still a very... Oh, the T's managed to just throw the gun away as far as possible.
Hey,
The bomb.
The pushes are coming down in Banana. Oh, we have a special guest. Also, obviously we have a special guest who's Rebel. Welcome. But we also have a giveaway coming.
ঠিক আছে, বাট তোমার আর কমান্ডারের ভয়েস দূরে আসতেছে আমাদের স্ট্রিমার পারসন।
Oh,
Streamer person.
একটু কমাই দিন ম্যাচ।
Okay, so Jew and Lobster pushes through the smoke, but both
Blank
of the
and
players
Noob God.
they're just ramming their way through the CTs, and the CTs seem to not be... I mean, then again, they're only in pistols. Noob God finishes the kill. And for Neil, we're going to see a tactical pause coming from the CTs. So,
I mean,
it seems like Blank is just managing to rack up 3 kills from his positioning.
yes, the hold from CTs are actually a bit weak.
Technical.
I mean, they can reinforce it by using a little bit more utilities, I guess.
Apparently they asked for a technical pause, not a tactical pause. Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, the rounds, I wouldn't say they're going down the wire. Like, it's not coming to a point where it's like, oh, it was super close. I mean, the T's are winning them dominantly, but
yeah,
in the middle of the round, it just looks like the CTs have the advantage, but apparently, I don't know why, but they just look in the wrong position in the wrong time and end up just losing that advantage.
I think the coordination is a bit off. So is the communication.
Hopefully they do sort it out as soon as possible.
I mean, they can sort it out in this is a technical pause, right?
Yes, but
I mean,
I think they have to kind of talk it out and like, guys, what are we doing here?
Sure.
Fox getting an op on him.
we did see Aurora off in the 3rd round.
Did not work as well as he wanted to, I guess.
I mean, he forced it. He also had no Kevlar or utilities.
But it did... I mean, I don't know what he was doing. He was out in the open trying to rotate back in construction. Really work out for him. The molly and flashes are going to come in. See, the CTs are giving up banana control. I don't know how much I like that, because he would want some sort of control at the beginning of the round, right? As a
At least give
CT.
some competition, I guess.
The flash is gonna come in, and that seems. I don't wait. Aurora is just pushing into Banana with his M4. I don't think that one flash is gonna cut it for them, but that I like that smoke is very good. But the CT staff taking way too much control down in Banana. I don't think that smoke's gonna make a difference anymore. I think there should be rotates coming in already. Doesn't seem like it though. If the T's did try and bait that, it did not work at all. Lobster's gonna find one. The flash was almost perfect.
Blank is down to 12 HP. I mean, that's a bummer.
He's gonna pick up the op because
Down to low HP.
it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. And it looks like Lobster is setting up himself for a flash for his teammate to pick.
Come in. They're gonna catch the boost down and Magic and
Lobster
with the nade, and somehow they have turned this around, and it's a 4v3, and Kyoto
I don't know.
cheeky position just takes down 2, and it's all down to FNX, and he's stuck in short, and Lobster has such a good position. He's not gonna read this, and Lobster gets the final kill down in short. FNX had no idea where he was.
I mean, the molly was a bit of a bummer for the second
guys,
person
banana
picking him
control
from
training.
short. I think it was
Yeah,
Laxic. He was down to
that's it.
13
Wolfox,
HP or 15
Aurora,
HP, and he was just already dead before he peaked.
Also, the utility usage was
Wolfox
spot
bad.
on with the nades and molotovs, and
Flash the
the flash in mid was perfect. Caught the player right away. He had no clue where he was.
Active close, active close.
The
Wolfox.
aggression is working out for them. 3 people down in Banana, just shutting it down completely. They're down to 3v4 now. Noobgod is still trying to contest Banana all by himself.
I mean, Kyotoki can pick up a weapon right now.
If he wanted to, they could have just taken down Noobgod, but they chose to let them live for another day.
Okay, okay. তুমি বিটা ধরো আমি গেলাম
Actually trying to creep
Magic
up
side
into Boiler.
Kyotoki,
I
balcony.
think we're gonna see a fast A push, but there's already the rotation is already here.
মোটো
Oh no.
শর্টটা ধরো
But I'm guessing the T's should rotate back, but they are not going back. They're committed to this blank. Oh, they're just gonna get crossfired, and this is sad. Now
Don't-
Magic just takes down 2 players. Only new god left with
Actually,
the op, and he's gonna
Messick might be on a roll, getting 3k and picking up the op. Second on board for Outrage.
I think they had way too much time to just commit to that 8, but they had like a minute left on the clock. I guess.
this is
If they wanted to, they could have gone back, but no, it is what it
Ooh.
is.
Look at the buy.
Just
This will be quite the interesting round. A double up setup coming from Outrage. I mean, eco
have an
farming.
They have an op in each site, and Ulfox is Drew is just jumping and just going in with his Tech 9. Lang trying to get some peek. It almost looked like he had that headshot. Ulfox still trying to contest that position. Kyotoki finally hears that pick down in app, and Ulfox trying to peek.
Fox missing all his shots.
Not like this.
Okay, finally
connects that shot.
Damn.
Oh, Magic with an unfortunate Glock event that
apartment
it's got it. I mean, they just went in apps. What are they doing?
nine
Outrage just sweeps them, and it just looks like T's are just misplays after misplays. There was no reason for them to go down. To
Hello, there's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
সাজিদ তোমার আউটরেজের ভয়েস কম শোনা যেতেছে, তুমি গেমে সবাইকে মিউট করে রাখো নাকি? মিউট দিয়ে দিও,
বিয়াশো
ভয়েস এনেবল 0 দিয়ে দিও না। Yeah, that's about it. তেমন শোনা যাচ্ছে, ওদের একটু ভয়েস কম
And it
শোনা
looks like
যাচ্ছে।
Epic's just died to a molly.
Sorry about
No,
the
no, no.
technical issues, everyone. Aurora gets that. 2 people just.
Died to him.
Yeah, it just. I don't know what happened. Olaxi gets that Oh, that pick is very important for them right now because it's a 3v2 and I think the T's already know how much CTs are over rotating, so they should understand that there's well more than like 2 people in A. We're gonna see if they choose to go B or not. They are going B, but I think it's gonna be too slow for comfort because, as I said, since they're over rotating too much, if they see any
Drew has a smoke.
exactly, Aura just goes back running immediately.
They
See,
might
I
just be
feel like the
setting up for the
T's
B execute.
exactly. I feel like either they're going too fast or too slow, and the
Yeah.
rotations, the decisions, are not coming in as well as they should be coming in. Or it's gonna try and flash it. He just catches both with that amazing
Ooh, that's
flash,
sprayed
but
out.
the spray. Oh my god! Not like this. Not like this, man.
Aura might. Aura should have been screaming with that sprayed on. I mean, quite the unfortunate event for him.
My man, what are you doing? Fox comes in to save the day, but it almost looked like the round was slipping.
The Emperor, I wanna say, is a BS weapon to spray with.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's.
My man, if you're gonna spray, just pick up the Emperor
Let's
A4.
just say it wasn't only the M4 that was the reason for whatever happened. Anyways, 4-4. Even Steven. Matches paused by, I believe, the T's. Fury. Wait, is this a tech pause or a tech pause? I don't know, but
This
anyways,
is a technical pause that was meant to be for us.
fair enough. Off times, I guess.
Looks like a
So-
force spike coming out from Fury.
So Outrage did manage to clutch this up and get some rounds on the board.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Outrage being like, because Fury, we know that all the matches they played in the group stage were all like either tiebreakers or super close games, but Outrage seemed to win their matches fairly easily.
Yeah, I mean, they adapted pretty quickly after losing 4 rounds, and they knew what they had to do. They knew what changes they should make. They won 4 consecutive rounds.
Rightfully so, but we have seen Fury in very sticky situations where they'll put like they're always every time it seemed like they lost the game, they just managed to come back and stretch it till the end.
I
think
mean,
they've-
there was a match against BD Headhunters for Fury. They choked quite a bit, maybe because it was their first official tournament match, I guess. I mean, it was quite obvious, but I think they got the hang of it after quite a few matches. Let's see what they can bring out for this match.
I feel like Fury has that I don't know, it just seems like they managed to work better in pressure. Every time it seems like they're gonna lose games, just seem to try and pull it back. But Outrage, we haven't seen much comeback coming from them. We did see a lot of well played, like well thought out strats though, because it seems like they work better when they have the advantage. They just know how to take the lead and just keep, keeping that lead and
It's
making
kind of
sure
like
they
art.
win. Exactly.
I mean, art has the momentum. If they have the momentum, they win games. I mean, oh, not art. I mean, Furia. Whenever I think of Fury, I think of art.
Fair enough. It's ironic because they're playing against Fury.
Yeah.
One thing I really like about Fury is that they have players that can really clutch it for them. Like we have seen Noob God Blank just step up. Even Drew, FNX, almost everyone, even Lasek, have been stepping up for the team when they needed to. And it seemed like they have a lot of clutch potential and individual strength. Whereas then again, Outrage do have very strong individual players like Lobster, Kyotoki, or Mazik. I haven't. Wolfox is new to the team, and we're gonna have to see how many.
And Mezik with a straight out.
Gets one through the smoke. Aurora gets the other. Lobster there. This 3-man setup in B is working very well for them. And it seems like they haven't figured that out, but Kyotoki missing his break. Wolfox just.
No.
It seems like Wolfox is always there for his teammate when they're about to miss their spray. It just last time it was Aurora just completely whiffing 90% of his magazine. This time it's just Kyotoki missing probably 100% of his magazine or something. And just Wolfox there to save the day again.
Quite the good supportive player, and again an up onto the hands of Wolfox. I mean,
I think another 3-man push
Yeah.
from the CTs. The flashes are gonna.
I mean the T's at this
Fine.
point just gave up banana control.
Oh, that flake from Noobcod. That is insane. Holy.
The Aurora attack down through the smoke. And it looks like it is ultimately. I mean, they just might as well fake A and go B. They pulled out the rotation from the CTs and 50 seconds down the clock, 55 seconds down the clock. They do have enough time to go for a B hit. My bad, they actually used all their utilities and Kyotoki getting one juice trading it out, but Aurora with a one-on-one trade, it's a 3v3 right now. Mezik spotting one, not being able to finish, and I mean he was busy with his utilities onto his and Aurora taking down Lexic. Aurora.
Down to a 2v2. The bomb is gonna go down. CT seem to be not being able to. It almost looks, as I said, Outrage just looks damn right amazing at mid rounds, where it looks like they have all the advantage to work with, but all of a sudden everything just slips away and it just comes down to like a 2v2 or 3v3 or 1v1. Ooh, I think Aura might have spotted him. Noobgod gets killed right away. And Blank is spotted by 2 players. Lobster with that headshot while Blank was falling down. That was pretty impressive.
And 6 round on board for Outrage.
So this is where it gets really scary when you play against Outrage. When they do have the lead,
Yeah.
it just looks like they know how to maintain it properly and just keep winning.
I mean, Inferno is their strongest map, I guess. This is the new Outrage, am I right?
I mean, they only have Wolfox in the new team, and as speaking of Devil, he just gets his head gets taken off right away as we speak of him. Kyotoki down, holding short, but Blank with that amazing flicks. What is up with Fury today? They're just hitting flicks after flicks. Lobster getting that trade. I think he spotted him in short. Aurora,
Oh, not being able to get the second.
Aurora does manage to get the trade, but it looked like he was not prepared for the left swing, but it seemed like just pretty obvious. I don't think the T's are gonna expect this late boost, because it's just 2 players left and they're gonna be like, there's no way.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Exactly, he just gets the Noobgod doesn't have any idea. He does have an idea, but he does hear sounds and everything, but he just does not manage to time it right. The white swing did not work in his favor at all. 7-4. As I said, Outrage, if they get the lead, you're in a bad situation, and it gets really rough for teams to come back against them.
They won 7 rounds in a row. I mean, Can you break this streak?
But then again, we have seen Fury play in this difficult situation where they've completely been shut down and they have no answers, but all of a sudden they just come back and just win the game. Like throughout the group stages, they've consistently managed to just come back from horrible situations. So we're gonna have to see the same. This Flash is getting a lot of players, but I don't think the teams are gonna fall for it anymore. They do seem to have read the play.
Noobgod is down to 56 HP. He doesn't have a helmet. Aurora spotting one.
Misses his shot. Oh,
So
looked
there's the
good
back
for a
up.
second. I think he did hit him through the wall though. He's down to 56.
No, he was down to 56. I
Wow.
think from an
Noobgod
HE.
tries to swing. There's two players waiting for him.
Okay, now they definitely have the info that there are two players at B. One upper,
Is
one rifler.
They're still committed to B. Oh no, the rotation finally is gonna come. But I think they're trying to bait in with two players and then try and go A with three other players. But
Oh no, the rotations
they are
coming
not.
in.
What is going on? They're just going A and B at the same time. But Kiyotoki gets taken down. And Wolfox down there with the trade. But he's not gonna expect the left swing. I don't know why. They just don't expect the left swing, man. Come on, walk left side.
Ooh,
FNX has a really good position. He's gonna catch two players easily. Aurora gets headshotted and Lobster gets spotted as well, but it's a very weird headshot angle. Lobster hoping something large, but Blank is gonna come and swing. Same angle. I'm telling you, I think the kryptonite for beating Outrage is that one short right angle that you can just swing and they're just like, fuck.
Ooh.
You got me.
And after 7 rounds when 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds when they lost the first round or Outrage status.
I feel like this is one of the best matchups for this tournament. In terms of how we've seen both teams play throughout the group stage. One team just knows how to come back from like bad rounds or bad matches. And one team just seemed to roll through their lead. So we're gonna have to see which team comes out on top. The push down in apps did give a lot of information to the T side, so they're trying to go up to apps and try to take control of it. But
Ooh.
the cities did manage to go back all the way.
Aurora did tag down Noobgod down to 81 HP through the wall.
Ooh,
But does he
Aurora's
expect the boiler
the
position?
aggression from Aurora is
No!
He does spot Blank and he's down to 40 HP and he keeps
My man.
spamming. His backup does manage to cover. Aurora down to 58. Magic is gonna get spotted. Aurora just got headshotted. What was that swing? Yotoki not expecting a second player. Elastic comes and just trades his teammate, but he's gonna get fall down. That was so unfortunate.
But Blank just run and gunning, taking a kill onto Mezik. I mean, 3v2 right now. They can get the bomb planted. Phoenix does have 2 flashes to push out the retake. Are they gonna go for a double swing? I think they might as well. Lobster taking down 2 Blank and FNX with only a spray down. Oh my god, do they expect the apps position? Yes. No, Drew with the spray down again, taking down 2 and 6th on board for Fury. Man, what are these spray downs coming in from both of the teams? It's only gonna be upgraded pistols for Outrage. Might as well be the 7th on board for Fury. And it looks like it's gonna be early aggression from Fury, taking in banana control. And Nubat is down to 60 HP through the Deagle, and Aurora and Wolffox both are down as well. And Blank with the click on the bouncer's head. My man, what is that reaction? Drew receiving the bomb. They do have the info that team is ecoing. Ooh, Kyotoki missing his enemies, takes down one with a beautiful one. But no, gets no more. It is only down to Wolffox and Mezik with only P250s onto their hands. Blue got taking down Mezik. Only down to Wolffox. I mean, he can get a consolation kill onto Noob, I guess. Nazard, my man, where are you?
I had a little bit of an acid reflux, so I almost died there. Anyway, holy shit, Outrage. That was a good time to come back, Wolffox, with that crisp, clean block. I just wanted to point out how Blank is just having the game of his life in terms of just flicks. Like, holy shit. Oh no. Oh no. That is bad. That is very bad for them. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. I mean, then again, it's the last round. I'd guess they would want that M4 for the last round, but it is what it is.
Nazard. What did you eat that you had an acid reflux?
You know when your throat just burns up and you almost die because the acid just goes up your throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our biryani khali hai. Biryani.
I don't think the viewer wants to hear any of that.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. I don't.
Yeah, biryani is good.
I don't think they even wanted to hear about my acid reflux. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, 7-7. How did Noob God die? I'm sorry, I didn't know this. Fuck.
And it looks like they completely left out banana control, and so did the CTs. Outrage does have quite a good reading on to Fury. Oh no, they're rotating
They're
back.
creeping. It just look at the positioning on Outrage. It's like they. This is one thing that I really like about this team, that they seem to be at the right place all the time. Like, look at the positioning now. They have already read the positioning that it's probably gonna be B now, and then look at the positioning now. There's one in B and one CT. I'm hoping Aurora goes construction because he's gonna get smoked out right away. Spamming that position, which might work out. Wolffox spots one. They're trying to smoke. Aurora is spamming through the smoke.
And what Drew?
The
I mean,
come up, but yeah, it's still worth it. It worked out.
oh my God!
Kyotoki is
Only
gonna
7 seconds
grab
down the clock.
There's no way Drew wins this round. Lobster is gonna take him down from dark. Yeah.
8 to 7 half and a
just rough.
2-minute break.
I feel like if the flashes came in a bit earlier, or I feel like the flashes didn't really catch any of the CTs.
Yep.
Maybe.
I mean, the CT boost position was the key. What should I say? Impact position, I guess. And quite the intense half from both the teams. And
as I said, I believe this is probably one of the most anticipated matchup in the tournament.
Yep.
If not the most anticipated, because both of the teams seem to be on level heads, and I don't know, it feels like they're just perfect to match up against each other. Aura, even though Aura had been whiffing a lot in this game, he has managed to, come back from that and try to still step up for his team.
it looks like all of the players are just contributing equally. And
especially Wolfox. He is a new add to the team.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's been outperforming everyone on the server, to be honest. And the
yeah,
aggression from Aurora and Wolfox is just almost tantalizing for the T's.
they had quite a key positionings, and they made quite some impactful rounds by playing it B. Like they held B quite pretty well.
Second half coming in, we're gonna see Outrage playing the T side now, and I feel like it's always really hard for the T side when you're playing Inferno because of all the utilities that you can just barrage with utilities if you're CT. And I
It
feel
looks like 2 smokes onto the hands of Aurora and Wolfox.
it's just that see, there's already 2 nades coming in from the CT, and if you can catch the right players at the right time with those nades in Inferno, it's always very tight positions, so you can probably get 2 or 3 players down to like half HP easily.
And looks like this pause was a tactical pause, and the round is going to start.
I mean, getting 7 rounds on T side for Inferno is very, very good. And I feel like Huey did a great job getting 7 rounds. Especially against Outrage, which I'm surprised because it is one of their strong suits, their favorite maps. And I mean, then again, I mean, you never know. We are seeing a very slow start right now. None of the teams are peaking. Like everyone's shift walking almost. Oh, I think we're gonna see the first encounter. Kyotoki's got 1 tap by Elastic. What are you doing, my man? You're trying to walk in and try to fight him.
Looks like they're gonna steadily back out and go for a B execute. They do have 2 smokes, but they might not be able to expect Blanket card.
I think Blanket spotted. Yeah, he backs off right away. That's a good decision making right there. The nade. Oh, the T's baited out the utilities. They're not pushing at all. They're just trying to waste their time, but they only have 45 seconds on the clock. I think it's going to be a full commit. The smoke is going to come in. The flash is going to come in, but does not connect. I don't know what that flash was meant for. Probably for sight. But it is going to catch 3 players, and it's a full sweep. They just take the site. It's almost like the CT's never had the site. Lasic is on fire right now. He does not need more than 1 bullet.
Point.
He does not need more than 1 bullet. He's just 1-tapping people. Oh, I'm telling you, this was on a roll. Holy shit! Aurora takes it down and that spin. Damn, that's gonna hurt his wrist tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh my god, he's doing it more.
He's doing it again. It's either, you know, these NA sensitivities or just, you know, skinny wrist, you know, skinny Gonzalez. Just, yeah. Anyways, 9-7. We're gonna see a full. Oh, CTs are gonna buy.
Yeah.
3 MP9s and 2 Deegs. I think we're seeing a full-on 8 push. They're just gonna. Are they gonna just walk in mid? 3 players are holding mid. 4 actually.
I mean, they do have the info that there's no one banana. Might as well play 3A.
They're going in arch. Oh, Drew is gonna get spotted, but they're going CT. I think the call is already in. And Blank is just not checking the CT. Where are the comms? And he's gonna try and hold tree right now. Oh,
And Blank with a 1-tap, and Wolfox trading it out instantly though.
He did try and come in big for the team, but it's just going to be 1 kill. It's a 4v3. And I don't think they're going to try and save. They're going to push Banana. And what are you doing, Magic and Kyotoki and Wolfox just giving them free kills right now? It's just all down to Aurora, down in 14 HP. It was a complete throw, to be honest. Command, I feel like this did not make sense from Outrage.
I mean, they could have play more better after plan positions. I don't know what went wrong right there.
I feel like they did not have any after plan position. It almost looked like they just wanted the kills, and
Yeah,
right after the plan, the jumping, reloading, banana push, and then just another player just staring at the smoke, and it was a complete horrendous round. They are down to just Eagles and Tech 9s.
oh, that nade connecting to Mezik. He's down to 88 HP. Not dealing much, but it is what it is.
23. That's the one that you missed.
Yeah. Oh, I'm mad, but my bad.
That's gonna sting. And CTs know they have the advantage with the rifles and everything, and they're just like trying to step on the gear and just sort of trying to peek and be super cocky. I think Aurora's gonna get spotted here, but he lives with 3 HP.
Living for a bit, but no more.
To be fair, he did need some peeks.
Juice brings down 2.
Player. And FNX there to just top it off and get 3 Magic. Ooh, crisp, clean headshots from Magic, but he's gonna get shot regardless. 1 kill is not gonna do much for them. It was just another guy with MP9.
9 for all. This is the second buy round in the second half, I guess. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. This will be the round decider for the next 3 rounds.
Still went for the Mac 10. I think it's because they're just going for a B rush right now. Oh, the crossfire comes in. Noob God and Blank just spraying them down, all down to Aurora in a 1v3. He needs to come in big to try and get this round on the board for them. I9. I don't know what went wrong. I mean, there was no flashes coming in, no nades, no follow-ups. It was just raw. Tactical pause coming in for the T's, rightfully so. Aurora catches Laxa, but he's gonna let go of that bomb. They're gonna try to spray him down. But I think that was a smart play from Aurora. He knew that it was his best to just get a kill and just hide. Save that AK.
It is gonna be a tactical pause coming in from Outrage. They do need the tactical pause. I mean, after what happened last round, quite the demotivating factors.
Still feel like they're trying to rush in, try to get the rounds too desperately, but I feel like they should be loosening up, and because they were doing the right things and they were playing well, but all of a sudden they were just, the moment they started losing rounds, as I said, Outrage tends to perform worse in pressure, but Fury just plays really good in pressure, and it's like if they lose, the second Outrage starts losing their lead, it just looks like they're just trembling and just going down this just spiraling hole of just like losing and losing rounds, and I feel like they need to figure it out as soon as they can.
I mean, the utils are coming in pretty early for Fury. Might as well be beating out all the utilities. Excuse me, is custom agents allowed?
I'm
Sajid
not
bhai,
sure.
Sajid bhai.
Cust- that's strange. I don't think custom agents are allowed.
I'm gonna.
We're gonna see if I don't know. 910 Wolfhawk gets naded down to 50 HP and he's gonna take some damage as well. Magic is all the way all by himself. Magic gets spotted as well. And my man just seems like
But
he
FNX is there to save Lax's life.
Laxic is his aim is on point right now and he does not want to miss. Aurora finally catching Drew down in Arch. That's a nice.
Mahir Rahman, Aurora bhai did wallbang a position on Inferno. That was quite the
Oh,
highlight, but not the kill. I mean, he didn't get the kill, but that was a little bit sus. I bet. And
it it's just it just looks really hard for Outrage because it seems like they are just I don't know is it okay to say choking? Does seem like they are choking.
Yeah.
11-9 for Fury.
I mean, the utilities don't look too good. If they need to commit, they need to commit with the utilities. So what utilities they have? And Aurora picking up his teammates AK. Doesn't look too well. Looks like they're gonna ultimately go in for a hit for what the utilities they have. 1 minute down the clock, they might just be playing for time, I guess. And Aurora with the arch smoke minus. And it looks like all of the players are coming in for a B hit. This might be the round. I mean, nobody is down to. No, the Opta gets nothing. Mezek with a kill onto Nubgar, and Mezek holding down the push. Blank gets none. It is down to a 4v3. Quite the conversion coming out from Outrage. Wolfox is down to 3 HP, Mezek down to 12 HP. This is quite the bummer, but my bad. And it looks like it's 10th on board for Outrage after losing 4 consecutive rounds. They get their first win. I mean, the economy still looks good on to Fury. They might just bring out another buy for this round. And FNX with the pop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am back. Hello.
Hello,
Fuck. I had to. Yeah. Pain.
Bing.
Anyways, how much did I miss?
You just
Why is it
missed
10-11?
only a
Holy
round.
shit.
I mean, Outrage won a round after losing 4 rounds.
That was crazy.
I mean, that was quite a clean sweep. They just went to banana late round and got the kills.
Even then, the CTs look pretty well in terms of guns and economy. I mean,
Yeah,
to be
they had
fair.
an op onto the. They had an opper at B side, but that was quite useless.
smokes are gonna come and flashes are gonna come in, and it's gonna. Classic. He did not get flashed, but he just got caught off guard. Lobster is on a roll with his Galil, just taking down 2 players. That was clean entry frag coming from Lobster.
And his
Wolfax has. The
you see,
right
it's just like
idea with that
it's just like
plan.
Furia. After they get the momentum done, they win rounds consistently.
Exactly. It's just Outrage is just. It feels like they're all about the momentum and the flow going in. The second they start losing or things not going in their favor, it just goes. It all just goes south for them. Are they gonna try and do 3 boosts right now? I don't think it works.
Okay, it actually did.
It did work, but that's down to 4 HP. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's worth doing. Taking all that damage, especially with the armor and everything. The CT's managed to save 3 guns, which is gonna go.
And Mezig already down to 70 HP. Quite a bummer.
That was unfortunate.
And
Noob got catching Lobster in the midst of him just trying to go to drain, but he just couldn't make it.
This might be the deciding factor, getting an early pick.
That's a Pepe hands right there.
Yeah.
Laxic, Laxic has been consistently getting frags in Boiler, so it doesn't make sense for him to just leave that position for no. Like, and I don't know why, but Outrage is just kept doing that. But now I feel like they understood that, it's time to stop. It's time to stop, but I don't know. I feel like Mezig has that intention to try and peek that position from Boiler. Aurora is the sole lurker in B.
Is it just me, or does Drew does not have a crosshair?
I don't know what just happened. I feel like Aurora just threw the nade when he should have thrown the Molotov, but anyway.
And Noob got with another kill onto Kyotoki.
Noob got just being a pain in the ass for the T side, and Noob got is just consistently getting those picks. Mezig running all the way up, and he's missing his spray, but Aurora comes in, and Mezig with that kill down in time. That's going to be a very important kill for him.
And Noob got with the 1D, getting 3 kills of his own.
He does not miss this man. I'm telling you, this Fury team, they have so much individual potential. It's just very difficult for any team to keep their lead.
And it
As
looks
I said,
like
the second you put pressure on Fury, like if you have the even rounds, or if you're like if they're losing, it just seems like they just amp it up and become 2 times better. They're amazing anyways, like, and then they just amp it up and it becomes so much better. So oh, that flash is gonna catch both player, but Lobster doesn't manage to get any kills. How has this happened?
But he did tag down Blank to 41 HP. But that HG though, tagging down Aurora and Lobster, and
we got another one. No.
What is happening?
14 HP for Lobster, and
But
there goes my man Lobster, and there goes the bomb. Aurora picks it up, but guess that warning shot that this is not where you want to come, buddy. Look at the positioning of the CTs. They're all wrapped up into pit and apps. This is very smart. The T's are already in short, but they're not even checking that corner. And
at the next,
but all about 3 players.
Yeah. And
Where are the
Laxic,
calls, man?
what is happening? I mean, FNX just took down 2 with him. After getting the first on balcony, I mean, the short player wasn't even looking at him.
It felt like 2 of the short players were all committed to the side and pit. And
Yeah, they were looking at pit though, I mean.
yeah, and the apps player just swung in, and then peaked
Took
pit
all
as
the kills.
well. No, the apps player peaked.
Oh,
apps,
yeah.
like pit again, and the player in balcony just was like, all right, I'll take that.
Oh, you mean all of the players were just looking at pit, like short
Yeah, all three of the
apps.
players were just looking
Yeah.
at pit trying to fight him, but the apps player and the side player was just like, oh well, thanks. They're gonna try and force this with 4 Mach 10s. If they lose this round, I honestly don't know if they can, pull it back. Aurora, I mean, if you look at the kill feed, you'll see the kills are pretty even, but at the same time, it's just when you look at the game, it just feels like Fury has been like playing outstanding. Like they literally just get all the individual, those insane kills, those round-winning kills, like the impact frags. Those are what's getting them the rounds. Oh shit, it's gonna get naded down. I think they initially had a plan to go B, but oh, never mind. They just charged full on with the Mach 10.
And then it looks like it might just work. They got a kill down to Laxic.
They're gonna try and slow it down.
Laxic was an impact player at a site, so they can consider options for ultimately getting A.
Still holding banana, but there's only one player in B. This play has actually worked out for them. The T's are really struggling to take control of mid, and they don't want to commit too much. So they're, but then again, look, the players are wrapped around an arch, so they have the timing, and they can just. What are they doing? Just stop,
They're just
bro.
shuffling
just go B, bro.
comes
Come on.
around.
You don't have to do all that stuff. They're gonna the smoke effect comes. Oh no!
And
Noob
Noob with a miss!
It's gonna be the key for the keys. They're all gonna just swarm onto him.
I think the first shot was lined up for 2 players.
Where are you watching?
No!
Yo, Toki just over. For no reason. Wolfox as well. Lobster finally coming in with the trade 2v2, and Aurora is gonna wait for that flash Q to come in, and he's just. But he's in such a wide angle.
No!
Why?
Lobster
Both
missing
of the players
shots.
just swinging in wide unnecessarily. No, not like this. They had everything. They
I
had
mean,
the plan. They had
after
the player
Nougat missed his first shot, I mean, this round is done. It's a win for Outrage, but then again,
Aurora
the-
comes in with the clutch, but it's just I don't
individual
know.
plays from the other players of Fury are there. The plays are there.
It's just ridiculous how Outrage just straight up loses their momentum and their advantage. All you have to do is hide, but they choose to fight instead, and it just takes away all their advantage and the credit. Mezik is just doesn't care anymore. He's just going in, and they're just gonna and Aurora is just gonna get shot from the back. It just looks. I don't know. It just doesn't look possible for me right now. 11-14. This was the high round they could possibly afford, and options taken down as well. All down to the new player, Wolfox. We're gonna see if he's gonna try and get this 1v3 on the board, because he has to get this 1v3 to keep Outrage in this game. Laxic is just gonna strafe and just take his head off right away. It's 15-11 match point for Fury.
And it looks like quite the grim buy coming in from Outrage. 4 AKs and a scout, no utilities. Almost no utilities, actually.
As you guys know, this Fury squad has been playing under the name Static Fury, I guess, before. And that team didn't do very well, but this new team they made, which is just Fury, is performing really well. Noob God just getting that free kill offshore just through the smoke, peeks in, but it just looked like Noob God had the better positioning, better timing. Just 4v5 right away. As I was saying, so Static Tribe was the team that they were playing in, but then they made Static Fury, And now they've all cut it down. Aurora getting that peek down in cubby. Aurora has been playing very well for Outrage. He did get a lot of impact frags and Wolfox spotting FNX. This is big for Outrage. If they
Don't
can
forget
capitalize
about
on this.
Wolfox. He was an impact player in the first half.
Noob God trying to push and lurk up B, but Kyoto catches him. But Laxic is there to save the day with 2 kills. He manages to make it a 1v2.
Aurora is down to 11 HP.
It's
I mean,
gonna be
he is
Kyotoki. It just feels bad, man, for CTs because it looked like they were all just like they just fell for the trap.
I mean, after they got I mean, the lead, they just like lazy. They got lazy.
Yeah, I think they should have held their position like they were playing the whole game.
Yeah.
The second they, the tactical pause is gonna come in. I feel like Noob God's just gonna be like, "Yo, stop! Whatever you guys are doing, stop! Hold your position." But then again, he pushed in banana and
Died.
kind of fed the player holding ramp. We are gonna see an eco coming for the CTs. If but then again, look at their money. They are playing it smart and safe. If they do lose this round, they have 2 more rounds to play to try and win this. So we'll have to see how this one goes down.
And so does the round start. My man, if this goes to OT, I'm gonna be pumped.
Oh, they're gonna try and push in mid, but Mezik is... Oh, never mind. I don't even have to comment on this. Everyone just gets killed. I think a flash would have helped. Maybe. I don't know. Did they? I think they did throw a flash, but it just didn't connect that deep because the T's were just holding down and ramp. I mean, I think they had the right idea that, oh, they're probably going to play super aggressive or super defensive. So we're just going to cut up the first odd at the start of the round.
And it looks like FNX is just gonna hold on to his Deagle and Kevlar. He also does have a smoke.
You save what you can at this
Yeah.
point.
Every bit counts.
I love how Outrage is not, like, even though they have 5 players left, they're like, nope. No way. We are not gonna give our guns.
And 13-5 in favor of Fury.
It's gonna be a last hail for the CTs. If they do lose this round, they're gonna go down to almost nothing. They have to play with just pistols. And the block bonus in both teams are equal, so... Molly does tick Ulfox, just 9, just barely. It's just a pinch, but... I see. If you notice carefully, Outrage has been realizing that the banana control is not working out for them. Either they get naded, mollied, or something happened that is not working in their favor. So they just seem to completely give up banana. Try to play it at late rounds. If they want to take banana control, they come in super late rounds, try to take control of banana, or
Yeah,
just leave it.
Just try to bait out the utilities at first from the CTs, I guess.
Or if they're trying to fake it out, be like, oh, just show presence, move some players in and out. Like right now, Aurora came in super late, where the CTs are like, at this point, we have to fall back because like, you never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's just constant irritations, nades and flashes. Ooh, that nade is gonna catch Noob God down to 47 HP.
And
if they do go B, it's gonna be very difficult for the CTs to actually hold it. But I feel.
but
like
I mean,
they
CTs do not have no utilities at all. None.
smokes and flashes are gonna come in. If they go R ship, Why
But
is
Drew with
everyone
the sprayed
missing the
out.
shot? Aurora and Wolf are just completely missing their shot. But Kiyotoki finally comes in to save the day, but the player Laxic, he's been exceptionally well for Fury. He does think Kiyotoki, but he's down to 12 HP now. It's a 2v2. Noob God is down to half HP, but Kiyotoki is like a nade away from dying. Is he gonna peek this off to get that important kill? Kiyotoki
And-
knows the player is either short or abs. He peeks short, catches him right away.
Kiyotoki with the
14-15.
finisher. I mean, just look at the economy. This might as well be overtime.
And it seems like this round, if Outrage wins this round, bro,
This just might be
Yeah.
like Cloud9 versus FaZe, I guess.
that's gonna be the biggest. That's gonna be the biggest Monka S in my entire life. Lobster just. They're just going in for the B rush. They're like, nope. Why? Where? What? Okay, that worked
Okay.
out. Anyways,
And-
huh.
It looks like
Interesting. What the fuck? Lobster just jumped in, swinging 180, and Aurora comes in and is like, nah, you ain't killing my team, man. That's 1 and 2. That's a very nice spray transfer.
all down to Drew. I mean, what can this man
Well,
do?
we're going 15-15. Overtime, baby.
What?
A
Team.
Kiyotoki catch. Okay. Huh.
Huh.
Kiyotoki with that impressive flick.
And Wolfox catching down Drew, and it looks like
I see. So it has been 6v4 all the time. It seems like Kiyotoki has been playing for the other team. It was just trying to pretend, you know?
Yeah.
Not-
by
not
the
trying
sus.
trying to not make things very sus. Just 15-15. Oh, what do you make of this game? Like, I don't even know who to root for anymore. I don't have
Yeah.
any prediction. What are your predictions for the game?
Should I just speak out of score? Like score bubble?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 19,
Who do you
17?
think wins and
Outrage wins it.
17, 15?
Yeah, just
16?
a prediction. Just a prediction.
Yeah, 17 what? What
No,
what do you-
19, 17.
1917. Okay, fair enough. I mean, exactly. It's such a tight game. You just can't tell who could possibly take this game. And Aurora's having some technical issues. So gonna try and reconnect.
Let's read the comments for a bit. Yours now, the Fury goes to chokers.bd. Oh my man, they played quite well.
I mean, I wouldn't say few. I mean, if you say chokers, I mean, then again, Outrage choked quite a bit at this middle of the game because both of the teams seem to be playing really well, and it's not. I don't think it's about choking or anything. It's just because if you notice, if they lose one, it's so tight. If one of the teams lose a buy round, they lose consecutively like 2 rounds because like they're gonna have to eco, and the other team is not giving any leaks to, you know, contestant eco. They will not make it a 3v5 or a 2v5 or a 4v5. They will try and sweep the round so that they don't lose any guns because both the teams want to win. They really want to win this game, and it's just like nobody wants to give any flaws.
But then again, we have seen some really good individual plays coming in from the players of Fury. I mean, it's just quite some impossible rounds, cutting it really close but winning it.
I mean, then again, if you say impossible, that 180 down in banana from Lobster and then Aurora coming in, that's quite impossible to me. I mean, Aurora is, oh my god, he just falls for the trap. Just peeks exactly on his crosshair. It's very good crosshair placement for Noob God as well. Props to him. I mean, then again, if Aurora almost gets him with an AK, Noob got down to 35 HP. It almost looked like he actually had it. Molly's mid, but Kiyotoki just run past it way early. all down to Laxton and FNX, but both of them just seem to not give up this put position. It's a clean sweep. All of the players just get caught left and right, and what the hell just happened? That was a flawless round from the CTs. No one died.
I mean,
I think the
by
flashes are not coming.
chaotic round. Yeah,
The flashes in pit are not coming, and Fury is just playing so well. They're sticking to their positions and making sure like they don't give up their own angles, and especially FNX and Lasek and who's the other player? Noob God, I think, playing A. They're making sure this A is super secured. I mean, there has been leaks in Arch, like that's probably their only weak point that hasn't seen.
it looks like
But look,
they just
look how they're playing. They're just super passive right now. They don't even want to give up Arch.
Outrage just pushed the way toward Arch and FNX taking down Kyotoki. I
Both of the
mean,
players, Lasik and FNX, just straight up going to pit and just fighting it from there. And it's really hard, to be honest, it's really hard to really just catch that. He got so much information from that. He probably already told him there's like 2 players. Aurora, that tight headshot angle, FNX, Drew gets spotted, and Wolfox.
with the
that
one tap
pre-fire.
onto Drew.
The new player for Outrage has been playing really, really well. Even in group stage, he's been outshining most of the players in the tournament. New God gets spotted in B. He's gonna get mollied and taken down. Outrage do manage to get it to a 2v2, and FNX is down to 8 HP. It does seem like Outrage might win this round.
Yeah,
Then again,
looks
they're
like
up against
FNX
Lasik.
is gonna come out from the banana position.
This is probably the
Laxic.
worst. This is probably the worst 2 players you want to be against in 2v2 situation. Officer down 35. Lasik does hear it. Officer with the one and another one. That was some play. That was some play. 16-16. Fury. I mean, there is competition. Both the teams are looking super hot. Fire. Super hot fire.
Absolutely.
16-16. Noob God still has that up, and I feel like he is just playing really well with the op, with his crosshair placement and everything. Aurora just gets smacked in the head with that Molotov. He's down to 13 HP. The nade is
And that
gonna catch him.
HG.
And that's it for you, buddy. Goodbye. 16-16, and oh, Noob God misses a shot. Magic is trying to catch him, but the flash is gonna come in. The balcony player gets better of him as well, and Lobster is gonna swing and he gets
And
one.
Lobster getting
Both the
2.
players. Keto
Great round
Toki
coming in.
does try and help his teammate with a double peak, but it's just not happening for them. 2v1. Lobster has to try and clutch this one in to make sure Outrage still has that momentum going, but Jew and Flank are one of the star players for the team. Jew just spotted, he's just gonna wide swing and he's gonna catch Lobster. That's gonna be an easy kill for him. 17-16 for Outrage. I mean Fury. Whoops.
And Outrage just needs to win all the rounds to make my prediction correct, I guess.
Laxic and Drew are making sure they're getting the important frags, especially Drew. I mean, it doesn't seem like he has been getting those crazy frags like we've seen from like Laxic, Noob God Blank and stuff, but he has been just getting those, those kills that really wins them the round, like the consistent 2 kills or 3 kills or a kill around that's been making sure that Fury does get the advantage going.
Looks like a pause coming in from Fury side. Comment spray.
I mean, your prediction could still you know, might as well work out because
Yes.
Fury has 17 rounds and Outrage has 16. If they do manage to get all of the rest of the rounds, they could
I
potentially
mean, I
win
did
this.
make a prediction between MCM Light and RV, and I was supposed to win the giveaway, but quite unfortunate for me
mean,
being the MCM staff.
You are a caster. I don't think casters can get giveaways. I'm
Yeah, that's the
sorry.
point. I'm
Feels
sad.
bad, man. F's in the chat for Commander. Can't get his giveaway because man's working for MCM. Feels bad. We're gonna go to halftime of overtime. First overtime. 4 out of 6 rounds. One pause comes in. Fury does have a lead, and Outrage have to try and step up the gear to make sure. Oh, the quick flash and nade comes in. Blank has managed to get an angle from this from the half wall and not get mauled on. The mollies are gonna come in, the flashes are gonna come in as well. I think that catched the player from Outrage, but he's gonna go and creep up and Wolfhawk gets that angle. How has he managed to do that? They're gonna try and nade him out, but they're not gonna find anything. Aura just keeps spamming through the smoke. Oh, it almost looked like he had that shot with the off. Before, and Wolfhawk catches Newcott trying to spam him from sandbags,
But I think backing up will be the wiser decision here, but they're just waiting for banana control, and Wolfhawk's down to 9 HP.
They're just going in ham, but
I mean,
Aura's gonna try and peek this, and he's gonna see FNX right away, and FNX is gonna see. He's gonna have an unfortunate, event. He was trying to quick switch to the 1-4. It was just not on time. All down to Laxig in a 1v5. Is he gonna manage to try and take this win out away from Outrage? Reduced by a smoke and Ramp actually trying to back off all the way to T-base, trying to save his trusty AK.
and it looks like an argument happening in the chat between Yoznauder and Ashrafuddin Ahmed.
What are they arguing about?
They're arguing about money. 10 taka.
Feels bad, man. 17-17, we're again back to even Steven. To see who manages to take the lead. Most of the tiebreakers, Fury I think has the highest tiebreakers in the tournament. I think they have the highest rounds in the tournament as well. They've been playing a lot of rounds. Almost every game has been a tiebreaker for them.
I guess if Fury loses this round, they might just be able to push out another bye.
I mean,
just barely.
Statistically, if we see it, Fury is supposed to win this game. But then again, you can never tell. Outrage has been playing super well. G is not gonna hard check. He is gonna hard check that corner, and Mesic just not reacting to it as fast as he should. And Kiyotoki is sitting there out in the open, and Lobster missing a shot, but comes in with the reach. He's trying to peek again. He's in a sticky situation where he's just getting left and right, and Laxi is gonna jump on top of him, and
Looks like a 2v4 right now.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's gonna be 18-17 for Fury. Unless, never mind. Aurora just gets taken down. It's all down to Bullfox. The Bullfox is gonna go all the way back and B to try and save his town. Almost seems like the T's just found a formula to just break their A push. Break their A push every time. Because Outrage has been trying to solidify the hold down in A.
Looking not so favorable for Outrage. My man, if this goes to second OT, I'm gonna be pissed a little bit.
I mean,
I mean, both of the teams are not letting it up.
Asha catches Noobgod in mid. As I was saying, your prediction has been squashed right over. It's just
Yeah.
Blank is gonna try and self hold that half wall.
It looks like CTs are just gonna hold on to their positions without over rotating.
You still have their ops on them, so
Yeah.
Fury could still manage to get a pick or two. Both of the teams are just holding their angles super passively, but the bomb's gonna go down in B, and there's gonna be one player in A trying to lurk up in boiler. But the T's are so close to B, they're almost going into CT. And FNX just wide swing and gets the kill. And Magic gets the refrag, but ooh, the rotate is gonna come in, and it's just gonna be down to the last second. But Drew gets that kill down, and Banana and Aurora coming in big. It's still a 3v2 in favor for Outrage. Aurora is gonna try and hard peek it, but FNX and Drew just... What just happened? FNX just came in wide swing and just killed two players in the...
My
last
bad.
kill
I
was
didn't quite
just-
get to see it in my Go TVs a little bit.
Yeah, the Go TV did
Yeah.
get a little buggy at the end, but
And it is GG in favor of Fury, 19-17. This was quite the match, and
I mean, we did get what we came for. It was an exciting match. Both the teams performed as well as we wanted to. One
Yeah.
team obviously came out on top, but it was
I mean,
a
Outrage
great game nonetheless.
did give up a fight, and yeah, that's it.
I believe. Do we have an Rashik? Do we? Oh, by the way, I'm joined here by Rashik. Do we have an announcement today?
There's another match, I guess, starting. Yeah, there's another match that's gonna
What's
start soon,
the-
and also, Sharia Rafi has won the giveaway. একটা code drop is the target, like just about now.
Oh, congratulations to Sharia Rafi for winning the giveaway. Cheers. But we're gonna be back at 11, I believe, for more Counter-Strike action. So stay tuned.
Actually, the first giveaway as well. ওইটারও যে জিতেছে ওর শামস ভাই, I guess, ওনার ইনবক্সটা একটু চেক করেন.
Okay, so anyone who has won the giveaway, do check your inbox. It might be in message requests or something. So
এই মেসেজ শেষে আসবে
make sure you look out for your messages. But either ways, we're gonna sign off for now. We're gonna have more matches at 11, so stay tuned for that. Signing out with me, Commander, and Rashik. Good night.